Hi guys, welcome to the final episode about the Arsenal SLR107R or 107-11, depends how the FIME group wants to call it, but the stamp number is 107R. So we just completed the 5,000 rounds test. That's a good news for the new Arsenal with the fixed stock. From the physical appearances, what I have noticed, and I don't know how's that happened, but the pin for retainer pin for the muzzle devices up front got kind of stuck and jammed from the on the front post. I did multiple dumps and everything, and that thing didn't want to come out, so it's just stuck halfway there. So that's on a note for the Arsenal. But today was really easy day for the Arsenal. Most of the shooting I did it was kind of, like a slow pace fire, and I was more concerned, as you guys know, about the accuracy. The rifle was not clean, so whatever was happening after the 5,000 rounds, we took it and put it on the paper. And guys, no matter what I did with the setup as we have here, this is our Recon combo with the 126X low rings and the RS Regulate. There you go, RS Regulate mounting system. No matter what I was doing with the Wolf 124 grain ammo, it was between 2 and 3 MOA. I had the chance to shoot more groups today, and really on average was 2.25, 2.5 MOA. Nothing spectacular, and that kind of is a little bit disappointing in my eyes. But I don't know, for some reason I was expecting more, and to be absolutely completely fair, it may be a better accuracy achieved with the better ammo. As I said, I used Wolf today 124 grain, and this is all we got. If I would like to excuse the Arsenal, I would say today we have the wind in up to 15 miles per hour, and it was sometimes going full value. So you can even see the camera was shaking. So basically this may affect, as you guys know, the trajectory of 7.62 by 39. It's a very fragile round for the wind, so this may affect the performance. So I do not have access to the closed environment to shoot at 100 yards. It is what it is. But that being said, I also tried this rifle at the 500 yards, and with today's wind, it was absolutely there's nothing what I can put on a film and show you guys. So we'll leave it at this. 2.25 MOA, maybe slightly less. If I'll take the precise measurements, we'll go from there. But that being said, on the accuracy side, going back to the reliability, what this rifle can do, rifle delivered. The rifle delivered, I think it's on par with the reliability to the brother with the side folding stock. I prefer the fixed stock version, and the price point, 849 bucks, is very, very attractive in my eyes. If you want to have that one step above the Wasser, this is a good choice to look for. Would I buy this rifle over the Vapor FM? And keep in mind that both rifles are sold by the FIME group, to US by the FIME group. No, I prefer Vapor FM. In my eyes, the Vapor FM is a better rifle, but on the same token, you do have to pay more for it when purchasing a Vapor FM. But still, the Arsenal SLR107R, a very good rifle in my eyes. You can have fun. It's more friendly for customizing any way you want it, because it basically takes the regular AK furniture, so you don't have a problem finding the stock adapters, or you don't have a problem with doing whatever you want to do with this rifle. You want to keep it wood, it will take regular AK wood and you can have a wood. You want to do something more, then then what you can add the stock adapter and you can put the M4 stocks and have fun with that rifle that way. Absolutely no problem. And as far as the parts and everything, so far so good. I did not have a look into the guts yet, which brings me to the point. Enough with the bullshit talk, let's have a look inside. So this is the bolt, hold open, guys. Followers, you know, a link in the video description. Very cool. These work very, very nicely. All right, let me pop the dust cover, remove the recoil spring, and nothing really happening on the rifle. Is still warm, that's why I'm wearing gloves. Nothing is happening on the recoil spring, regular you know, Arsenal mark. This is all good. I'm not going to bitch about that. Let's dive into the we'll start with the bolt carrier and we'll go right away to the tail. At the beginning I was a little bit afraid of the tail, but as you guys can see, there is not that much deformation after the 5,000 rounds. What this tail did, it reprofiled the trigger hammer, and you can clearly see that the trigger hammer, I'll clean it now, you can see on the pictures, it was formed by the bolt carrier. So hey, whatever works, right? Inside the channel, the bolt carrier is looking very good. There is no damage, no nothing here. And as I said, that tail is looking perfectly fine. The piston is wobbling a little bit, not that much of a deal, and the piston head is looking perfectly fine. No deformations on the shape of the piston head, which absolutely this is what we want to have. Let's have a quick look to the bolt. The firing pin is spring loaded. That spring is still holding up. I can energize it. But at some point, I will tell you right away, guys, there is a spring inside the channel. That spring will break, the coils will start breaking off. At that point, it's best to rip it off and just run it without the spring. It should work, all right? But the extractor claw is looking great, still very helpful extraction. Face of the bolt is looking good, and the locking lugs, everything here is flat as it should and is looking good. This is how you want the bolt to age, guys. Very uniformed and everything is looking good. No complaints whatsoever on the bolt. Quick look into the trunnion from the top, and I do not see any effects of wear, you know, like some horrible wear or anything. Everything is looking good here. And today zero malfunctions. If you're tracking that statistics, at the bottom of the trunnion is looking good as well. No problems whatsoever. The mag catch release, it's polished as mirror, but when you're loading so many magazines, guys, this is what's happening. But literally this side here is polished. You can see yourself in it. Rivets are looking good here. And the rivets up front on the trunnion are looking great as well. The rear trunnion, this is that fixed trunnion on the rear, is holding up very nicely. No damage, no deformation from the top. So the rifle is cycling as it should. It's not overgassed. And we talk about the trigger hammer. I told you, trigger hammer was basically reprofiled by the bolt carrier. So all this is here looking good. I do not have any complaints. Let me lift the lever for the gas tube, pull out the gas tube. Gas tube is looking perfectly fine as well from the top and from the bottom. Let me do the last pirate on the Arsenal SLR107R, and everything is looking good inside the gas tube, guys. The finish on the barrel, this is kind of interesting because I see some spots now are, I think it's a bare metal. I will take a picture so you guys can see it. What is this? But that would suggest that the finish is gone from the top, and this really looks like a bare metal to me right now. But it's not flaking. So whatever the Walmart paint was used by Arsenal this time, I think they went for the great from the barbecue aisle, and it's heat resistant. So all this is looking good here. The front post is looking good as well. Gas block is looking perfectly fine, and all the pins are holding up nicely. Nothing is walking out. And see at the bottom of the bail log, you can see the finish is gone as well. But then again, it's a 5,000 rounds, guys. It's hard to expect to finish to stay perfectly fine. Rear leaf is looking good. Everything is just dirty as hell, and rifle is holding up nicely. At this point, I do not have major complaints. We talk about the possible rust from underneath of the gas block, but that's pretty much it. Guys, if I missed something, if you have any questions regarding this rifle, please let me know. Otherwise, I would say this is a very good option if you're looking for the factory made chrome black AK. Definitely keep that in mind. Price point is excellent, and I think so that the Arsenal put basically a blade to the throat of many companies which are trying to build the AKs in US, because they throw out that one, and it's a very attractively priced and looks good. Look, after 5,000 rounds, this baby is ready for more. Just keep feeding it. All right, thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Stay tuned for the final head spacing test, which can change everything. We'll be back to square one. Final head spacing test. Let's see what you got. Let's go. And nothing, guys, nothing. There's no way I could close that chamber. Nope. It's looking very, very good. One more time, we'll smash it. Nothing. That's it. The Arsenal survived 5,000 rounds test. 107R, congratulations. Oh, oh, oh.